Burbank Finals, as well as you at home can win through our prediction point system, which I hope you guys have predicted correctly here, as well as those raffles.
Here comes Shinnok versus Sub-Zero. Is it going to be Imposter? Or what variations are going to go with? That is the question.
I mean, it's Grandmaster Sub. It's Grandmaster Sub. If this was me, I'd go Imposter. But that's, you know, just because I've played the variation a lot.
That's just your opinion, man.
Looks like he's really thinking about it.
I do. Well, evidently, I think Canapper can play multiple variations. Does go for Imposter. Madzin going for Grandmaster Sub, rocking Revenant Sub-Zero. You know, it's shades of Noob Cybot. This guy,
this one
loves
for you,
that character.
My brother.
Good stuff. And we're going into this first game. This again, Sub-Zero. He's going to corner him as he always does. Madzin, I reckon he's going to be very mindful of the tricky portal. He actually plays you online quite a lot, so I think he's actually quite familiar with fighting Shinnok at this point. He does a lot of matchup specific stuff, but Canapper again, really good use of the Hell Sparks. Lovely hit confirm into the Hell Sparks. Now, what is the mix-up? Gets the low! Hit confirms into it once again. Oh, that combo will not work when you've got that amount of gravity. He has now got a Sub-Zero Ice Ball stock, so he can't go into the reset until he gets rid of that. Oh, crazy good stuff. Madzin goes for the jump in, gets the clone. Oh, back 3-3. Gets tagged by the clone, so Madzin actually wastes the bar on that. I'm not sure if that was actually what he was expecting. Something we see Madzin do a lot is he'll whiff a slide, knowing it recovers really fast. And he'll be able to use that to just get in. Really good wake-up clone, Madzin, or to just really just read that space. Now, opts to let him out of the corner. Interesting stuff. Madzin jumping into the corner. Oh, tries to push him into the clone. Really good meter burn slide just to get out of the corner. Oh, really good bait on the wake-up as well by Madzin. That's 3 for 3 on crossover jumps into the corner in this round. That's where Grandmaster needs Shinnok to be. Or gets the tricky pull, lovely read, and gets the Hell Sparks. Now has 1 bar of meter, so he can Hell Sparks and meter burn if he wants. This is chip territory for Madzin. The Hell Sparks will be a problem, but the neutral jump kick from the tricky pull will take that. Good stuff there. I mean, Madzin, the important thing there was, you know, Shinnok only has 1 bar of meter now. So if he's going to spend the bar on meter burn Hell Sparks, pretty much everything he does after that will become unsafe. And Sub-Zero can slide the hell out of those Hell Sparks when they're blocked. Canapper opts to save the meter. Oh, catches the really long-range low. Really good spacing from Madzin. Whipping the clone to build the bar. That's one thing top Sub-Zeros will always do. Whip that clone just with the meter. Oh, lovely read. Lovely read from that neutral jump punch there. Oh, there's a neutral jump kick again from Canapper to get out of the corner. Forward 4 into Mimic. Really risky stuff, but it paid off. Made the read. He's managed to get Madzin in the corner now. Or near enough to the corner. That damage buff throw doing a lot more damage. Oh, the trades! It's no longer mirror matches, we're going to see this one in. The important thing is Canapper now doesn't have the Ice Ball anymore, so he now has access to the Mimic, which is what he needs in this matchup to really get some good mix-ups on the go. Tricky trade. He tricky portals himself into the corner. I'm not sure I agree with that, but we'll have to see if he tries to put it through. He gets the back 3-3. There's a tricky ball again. Madzin doesn't scout it, but he doesn't need to because he is winning this round quite significantly. Gets the double low into the ice ground pound. Madzin playing very strongly, but Canapper is no slouch, doing really well for himself. Needs to fight his way out of the corner, but if he wants to get out of the corner, he's got to be careful with the tricky balls. Lovely read. Well, most of Canapper's damage in round 1 came from Hell Sparks, but Madzin is shutting that down now. He's made the adjustment. Hopefully Canapper could do the same. Oh, Madzin, crazy stuff with his clone pressure. As you see once again, hard knockdown into the clone. And he tries to armor, but unfortunately shoulders straight into it. That was what he needs. Be careful. Goes back into the corner though. Oh, catches it. Probably goes for a clone, but gets the ice instead. Good hit from Canapper. Forced to use the bar. Madzin forced to break, but he still has himself 1 bar of meter. Canapper's got to be so careful! And right as I say that, he does Hell Sparks and gets traded with the Ice Ball. Must break in that situation. There's the, oh, he will land straight on it. That's something really smart that Madzin does. If he sees you leave the ground, instead of just neutral jumping with you, he puts a clone down and then just stands in front of it. Because he knows that if you go for the tricky portal, you will just land straight on it. And he's just gonna, yep. I love how he actually I love how Madzin also prioritizes the Brotherhood of Shadow faction kills because they look more like Noob Cybot finish-hims. I love it. I mean, this guy... Finish-hims? You know what I mean. Fatalities. Finish-hims. Whatever. Every character in this game has 2 finish-hims. I wish this game had stage finish-hims. But what a replay. I mean, just Madzin just setting up that space. Canapper gets this hit, but Madzin having the break available just stopped it. Really good use of the slide to get in when he didn't have the stamina because of the break. And there's the trade. That trade sealed this round as far as I'm concerned. That one sealed the deal. I mean, and then he freezes himself. I mean, that's one of the dangers. The tricky portal, it's not really a teleport as such. The tricky portal simply readjusts your jump arc. So if you're jumping in the air, tricky portal will just simply replace you somewhere else. There's no invincibility, nothing like that. So if you tricky portal into clone, you're going to get frozen. Going into this next game, though, they're going back on the same stage. Sub-Zero versus Shinnok once again. That was a close game, though. I mean, Canapper did manage to take the first round. Looks like this adjustment to Shinnok really has been worth it. Or risky slide. Madzin does the run-in slide quite often, but so often it works for him. Or hard knockdown from the slide.
Good confirm from Madzin.
Or nice read there on Canapper, using the armor to get out. Has no bar now though, so he's got to be very, very careful. Everything Chinook will do will be unsafe as long as he's got no bar.
There's low this time. Oh, really good confirm from Canapper. Yes, gets into the restand. What's the mix-up going to be? Goes to the
grab. I think Madzin realizing it's worth taking the grab in that situation, I think.
Well, you very rarely see players go for the throw tech. Now the low and overhead are an option. So it's kind of like, it's usually the lesser of two evils, unless you're in throw particular health away from death, but he will manage to catch the meter burn.
Catches
Canapper,
that
no
freeze. And that'd be another hard knockdown into slide, into clone no doubt. Or he goes for the pressure, and then gets the clone from the back 3-3. Madzin taking round 2, or round 1 of game 2.
I mean, Chinook without meter is quite a miserable situation for him to be in, because you have no safe options on block for special moves at that point, especially against a character like Sub-Zero, who will be able to punish you very significantly. Even if it's just a slide, it's a hard knockdown.
Oh, very nearly punched that ice clone. Got away with that one.
He uses his bar to get the combo, but Madzin, quick with the breaker, still sitting at a meter advantage. Canapper with a life lead.
Oh, that'll be a trade that he did not want. That's going to be a full combo. One of the things that MKX let Sub-Zero do, because of the run button, capitalize on a full screen freeze.
There's the tricky portal again. I like Canapper's using the tricky portal on predictions of ice balls or clones. He's not just chucking it out, he is doing it on a read.
Oh, nice bait there. Tries to predict the wake up the armor, but neither player biting there.
Well, that's like 3 for 3. Canapper's been caught by the second hit of that low. I'm not quite sure what else he's expecting.
Oh, I love the jumping attempt. You think he's probably going to go for the armor, but doesn't even give him the chance. Madzin taking this one 2-0 right now into another fatality. No doubt there's going to be another Noob Cybot style fatality.
Even the one with the portals this time.
I like how he does it on these fatalities. He goes for the Brotherhood of the Shadow fatalities. It's so good. It's such a nice touch for someone that played so long with Noob Cybot.
This is a tribute.
As you can see there, just putting him in the corner, doing what Grandmaster Sub-Zero does best, and just keeping you in there. And Canapper doesn't, he has a bar of meter, but do you spend your only bar of meter to get out of a clone? But even then, the clone's there, so it can occupy the armor and then
he's just blocking. As soon as he tried pressing a button, he ate the clone for it. It's like, this is a swift 2-0 up to Madzin right now. I mean, this is a good matchup. Like, Chinook can do well here, but the corner is the corner when you're against Grandmaster Sub. It is a miserable place to be.
Doesn't matter who you are.
You have to take that mix-up.
Absolutely. I mean, Grandmaster Sub in the corner is so dangerous, and it always has been. Even though this character's been downgraded, the corner game is still so strong with this character. But again, going straight in, same stage, same characters, is Canapper going to make the necessary adjustments?
Oh, what a confirm for Madzin.
Hard knockdown from the slide into clone pressure, and he gets the really good wake-up armor. Doesn't get the wake-up armor, does a regular wake-up attack, and just gets blown straight through the clone.
I don't think we've seen Canapper go to the overhead yet. I think he's just going for the low every time, but Madzin, knowing it, oh, just as I say, gets it, but he blocks, but no punish for Madzin.
Oh, and he tries to go for the swaggy combo, but unfortunately drops it and corners himself in the process. Wake up down 2.
A damage buff wake up down 2, no less, for about 18% damage.
Oh, tries to whip punish the slide.
No meter to burn, can't make it safe. Oh, what a good trade for Canapper.
Is he Canapper? The question is, are we going to see a tricky portal? That'd be a full whip punish on the Hell Sparked. I don't think the combo is going to kill, but the next setup could. Is Canapper going to spend the bar? Madzin drops the combo.
There's a tricky portal once again. I mean, Canapper just really good use. He's just trying to get nowhere near Madzin. He knows the 50-50 is a threat, so he's just trying to get that mid-screen space. He just has to watch for the trades on the tricky portals. No, the tricky portals, the Hell Sparked even. 20%.
Gets the grab, keeping him in the corner as well. Damage buff throw, 16% damage. Oh, tags him with the overhead.
Oh, Madzin just sticks his standing one just slightly out of the clone's range. Opts to break. Doesn't want any part of that mix-up.
One thing we don't see Madzin ever do is neutral jump with, like right there. Like, we never see him actually neutral jump on reaction to Canapper's jumping. Canapper going to tricky portal quite a lot. One thing he could do is put the ice clone up and then just wait for the tricky portal, because it comes quite a lot.
Double low into meter burn ice just to confirm its safety, even if it was blocked. Good move from Madzin. That's what Canapper blocked. Ooh, really good use of the neutral jump kick just to make the clone disappear.
Doesn't quite get the low into
the
Hell Sparks.
Oh, drops the combo. That could have been everything.
Oh, jump in one. Here comes the clone again. But again, right as I say, every time there's a clone up there, Canapper always goes for the tricky portal. I'm very surprised that Madzin isn't trying to blow that up.
Oh, that might be game. This will be the game from Madzin. Oh no, that's round 1, of course. Yeah, my mistake. So we'll take the round from Madzin at the very least.
So used to winning the first round.
It is match point Madzin though. He has 1 round left to take, and he will be moving on. Manages to catch the ice. Canapper really not respecting the ice ball at that range.
And as I said, once again, every time he's in the corner or every time there's a clone on the screen, Canapper does go for that tricky portal.
That's the trade that's losing Canapper a lot. Like, it's when his Hellsparks trade with the ice clone, because it's always in Madzin's favor. Oh, see, I think gone standby once again. There we go. We've got game footage back.
And again, very much a dominant set. We're seeing so many
once
dominant
again, the
sets
trade.
right now.
The trade that Canapper simply can't take when he's this down on life. Hard knockdown, Madzin opts the corner himself. So close at this point, and just that's it. The slide for the chip.
Swift 3-0. I mean, it's just very much that was completely Madzin's thing. I mean, keeping him in the corner, putting him in the corner. I mean, although Canapper was going for the tricky portals quite a lot, Madzin wasn't really blowing up the tricky portals, but it wasn't really necessary. He just had the momentum the entire time. Shinnok is a momentum-based character, and we just didn't really get one sequence of Shinnok's post-patch mix-ups at all.
Well, every time he touched Madzin, he had a break.